One company, one single day, three warships handed to the Indian Navy simultaneously, a first in Indian shipbuilding history, and the stock went up by 60% from its lows. Is there more runaway? Let's find out. GSRE, Garden Reach Shipbuilders, is an NSE listed company. It is a Ministry of Defense PSU. Warships, frigates, anti-submarine craft, and patrol vessels form 89% of its revenue, which comes purely from government defense contracts. Three triggers driving the stock currently. Trigger 1. On March 30th, 2026, GSRE delivered three warships to Navy in a single day: INS Dunagiri, INS Sanjashok, and INS Agre. That is never done before in Indian shipbuilding history. Total warship count has now gone up to 118. The second trigger is the financial year 2026 results, the highest ever numbers. The revenue went up by 38% to around 7,000 crore. Net profit went up to 42% to 748 crore. It is a debt-free company, and the order pipeline we can see is around 550,000 crore for the financial year ending 2026. So the revenue or earnings for the next period is almost fixed. And the third trigger would be the Navratna status upgrade that is possible for this particular PSU. This will further make the company fundamentally strong. However, there is certain risk involved. There's a lot of government order dependency and rising as a result arising debtor days, but the numbers are the strongest in the company's history. The story remains intact. Now, when you look at the technical analysis for the stock, when you look at the monthly chart, the stock bottomed around 1206 in early 2024, and then it reached its all-time high of 3600 in June 2025, nearly 3x from the lows, and a sharp correction was followed. Now, when you look at the weekly chart for this particular stock, the after the June all-time high, the stock corrected hard and fell around the region of 1900 by March April 2026, nearly 50% downturn from the top. But now watch the volume bar near 1900, massive climax reversal candle. From there, the stock has went up to 3081 as of Friday 2026, last day as yesterday. And when you look at the daily chart, 2009 daily chart, in August 2025, there's a downward trend and the stock has fallen through the regions of 2800, 2500 and bottomed around 1900. So was a huge volume spike, and the higher highs, higher lows, green volume bars expanding every setup. The support will be around 2900 for the heavy consolidation zone the previous weeks. Multiple plays of price memory here now reclaimed on recovery. Any pullback to this level is where buyers should step in. The resistance would be around 3100 or 2200. This was a consolidation zone in the August September 2025 downward trend, and the, the traps supply setting right here. Stock is at this zone right now. Watch price behavior closely. Above that, we can see that 3400, 3600, the all-time high zone, could be our next ultimate target. The RSI for this particular stock sits at around 64.52. Strong momentum, it is not overheated. Above 70 is where exhaustion kicks in, so we need to keep an eye on the RSI. Now I'll be placing a GTT order based on this analysis. So I will be entering the stock at around 2000, the support level. Around 2900 is the support, so I will be entering it at 2900. We're waiting for a pullback. I want the stock to come to me, so we set up GTT waiting for a pullback. By GTT is set. Now I will be placing a OCO to set up my stop loss and target price. The stop loss would be around 2650 below the consolidation base. Structure breaks here, so we exit clean. There is no second guessing this particular stop loss. 2650 is the stop loss, and the target price would be around 3450, just below the all-time high supply zone, 3450. Now I have set up the stop loss and target price, and the risk reward ratio is about 1 is to 2.2, which is ideal for swing trade. And we do not have to set up the screen, and there's no full emotions involved. We just wait for the plan to execute itself. With 118 warships, 50,000 crore pipeline, the Navratna incoming, GSRE is delivering literally. But however, I recommend please do your own research, respect your stop, trade with the plan. See you in the next one. Thank you.